Episode 1. Who we are not. We are in Clown Steady. A city. Maybe. But the real question is, who are we? Through this, I don't know exactly who we are. But I do know one thing. We are not good people. In Kenshi, calling yourself a good person is just a good way to end up dead. Survival doesn't care about morality. We rob. We assault. We kidnap and kill. Not for fun, but because we have to. It is the price of survival in a land like this. But don't get us wrong. We are not without purpose. Our dream is simple and dangerous: to end slavery in this continent. For now, our first goal is to find a place to settle, a spot to buy something of our own, a city. So we travel across a ruthless continent, chased by bandits, hunted by slavers, driven by a dream. This is just the beginning. Not so far from Cloud Steady, we found a place, a nice spot. Maybe good enough to buy our city. But we don't want to rush this decision. This world is too cruel for that. We want to see more, travel across Kenshin's continent, look for better options, learn more about the reality of this place. We need to understand the land before we claim it. And while we move, there is something else we are looking for: allies. We won't win this fight alone, not against slavers, not against the world. Since our journey will be long, we decided it would be smart to gather extra food. I have already collected a good amount, but in these lands, there is not such thing as enough. We are too many mouths to feed, and hunger doesn't wait for anyone. While passing through the swamps, we spotted some turtles. Big, slow creatures with plenty of meat. They were easy to take down, so the crew began to hunt them. It is not the kind of thing we are proud of, but it will keep us alive. We left the turtles behind and continued our journey. We walked for hours, and every step felt heavy with tension. We may be a big group now, but in the beginning, Hanbu fought alone. It was a nightmare. One man against the world. Slowly he gathered coins, and with 10 companions. Some were drawn by money, others by honor, and some were former slaves who shared Hanbu's dream. As time passed, even the greedy ones began to change. They started to dream too. A better place, a free world. That's who Hanbu is, a man of big goals who made others believe in something greater. While exploring the continent, the crew noticed something strange in the distance. A town? But something about it felt off. It looked like a slaver town. So they decided to move in closer to investigate. Like the peace before the storm, the sky looked beautiful, too beautiful. The light was soft, the wind was quiet. Time itself seemed to stop just for a moment, right before they were forced to face the harsh reality of this world. We had arrived at the town. What we found were slaves, lots of them. It seemed like the time had finally come. The fight for freedom was about to begin. It was a small town, but well guarded. Many men stood between us and the dream. We should set up camp first, one of my men said. But then we saw something in the distance, a light. I have said it before, we are not good people, but our goals, they matter. So we decided to check it out. The light could be anything, or it could be the beginning of a clash. What we found was a group from Traders Guild. They support slavery, and they worked with one of the most powerful empires of the continent, the United Cities. Hanbu has a 3,000 cats bounty on his head. These people, they are with the enemy, and they are headed straight for the town. We don't have choice. We have to intercept them before they arrive. The clash was about to begin. It was the perfect moment to test the strength of the new recruits. Their artillery would support them from behind. Recruits, go ahead. Prove your worth, said Hanbu. Of course, he was afraid, but he didn't let them see it. At the first real sign of danger, he was ready to jump in and fight. But deep down, he knew if they wanted to fight for his ideas, they had to become stronger. This wasn't a game, he reminded himself. This was war. Hanbu tried to hold back. He couldn't just stand there and watch. He knew the recruits weren't ready, not yet. So he ran in to help them. But before charging forward, he gave a clear order to the rest of his men. Hold your position. Wait for my signal. The recruits stopped frozen, stand by the cause of battle. Hanbu watched them with a heavy heart, and then he showed, almost crying, "Attack! You won't win, Juice! You won't win by just defending!" His voice cut through the fear like a blade. And when the new fighters heard the captain's voice, something inside them changed. They gripped their weapons tighter, and they began to fight. Then Hanbu gave the signal, and the veterans charged into battle. Steel clashed, dust rose, the tide was turning. Hanbu could see it now. If they kept fighting, they would win, but the cost would be too high. The recruits weren't ready. They weren't strong enough. Not yet. The better choice was to pull back. So he gave the order. When the veterans entered the fight, everything changed. The enemy began to fall back, and our crew won the battle. But the truth was clear. The new recruits still had a long way to go. They needed more training, more experience, and Hanbu, they would be the one to give it to them. After the fight ended, the crew looted the battlefield in silence, thinking not just of what they had taken, but of what was still ahead. Would Hanbu destroy the town? Would he free the slaves? What would become of the recruits? What is the future of this crew? Some of these questions will be answered in the next chapter of Hanbu, Path Toward Freedom.